Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new season of Minecraft. Yes, season 2 is here. We are ready to aim for the next big boss, the Wither. So come on, let's start this season. It's just me today, but we will have more friends joining us along the way, and I will show you what's new, and I will show you the new update that has occurred. So let's get on with it. Let's jump into the season. Let's get ready. We'll see you very soon. Let's have some fun. Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft season. Yes, we are back, and we are back in the normal room, which actually, hang on, is no longer normal. There have been a lot of upgrades since we have last been here. This has all been sorted. This down here has all changed, and yes, there is now a door here. But you will know about all of this if you watch the Season 2 trailer, which, welcome to Season 2. Look at our lovely kingdom. It is raining, and it is nighttime, and yes, there is an evil tower, which sets up obviously the big boss at the end of the season, which is the Wither. We will be aiming for the Wither, and we will hopefully be gaining a few more friends along the way this time round. We will be sorting out a lot of things in this season. So, what's new? Well, 1.19 has dropped, and that brings us to with another boss, which brings us to the Warden. The Warden is now around, and yes, there is another building over there, and I will get to that in a second. The 1.19 has brought us quite a few cool little features. There's a lot of redstone updates. There is now a sound update. So basically everything you tread on, everything that you stand on does have a sound. Let's go this way. Let's kill something of the season. Let's try and use our Netherite sword to kill some things. Yes. Die, spider. Nice. And I'll get onto this in a second. But yes, there is now mangroves. There are now frogs. There is now mud and soil. And yes, this has all been changed all around here. I have been doing quite a lot of landscaping around here, just so we could build this. And see this wood here, this is the mangrove wood in there. Look, you can see some frogs and some mud and some mangroves and all kinds of things. And this flag, it just tells us where we are on the map, which I will get to in a second. But yes, this is mangrove stuff here. Nice little river waterfall thing. But we've got a lot of landscaping to do around here. But yes, we are back in here for Season 2, and this was a very makeshift, because apparently frogs can jump 9 blocks high. It was ridiculous trying to keep them in here. Luckily, I got them in here as tadpoles, and now we have lots of frogs. I think that was a tadpole there. Yeah, look, there's a tadpole. That will turn into a frog. I don't know how they lay frog spawn, but look, lots of tadpoles, lots of frogs. And I will show you some clips now of me going and getting all this bits, so you can see how and where I found it. I just went exploring one day. So yeah, enjoy these clips. So yes, you've seen those clips, and this is now our little frog enclosure, which is quite a fun little thing. Now, what are we doing this season? Well, first of all, we need to head into the Alice Garden. I have started adding people to said Alice Garden, and I believe I definitely did a competition to see if you would get your name put in here. And if you aren't already on here, you will be. And to kickstart it off, I need to go and get a sign, unless I have got a sign on me. I don't actually know. Obviously, you saw in the finale. I do. That's good. You saw in the finale we defeated the Ender Dragon, and we have. I don't know why I'm using an axe for that. I should use a pick. Anyway, we defeated the Ender Dragon. We got the egg, and I'm going to place that in the castle. We will be doing that after this. So, the competition winner was a good friend of mine, and she got her name put in the Alice Garden. Carrie, there you go. So if you want to be put in the Alice Garden, you know what to do. You have to like, you have to subscribe, you have to comment down below your name, and I will put it in the Alice Garden. So obviously we've got Jack, Maddie, Kia, and Tribute all in here because they all visit the realm. We've got a villager trading hall now. That was really cool. That was a little project that me and Maddie were trying to figure out how to do, and it worked. It worked really well. And yes, we now have a villager trading hall, so we can get all kinds of things, which leads me on to part of the season that we will be doing. I do believe in here, yes, I have 2 cartographers, and if you notice, once you get them to Journeyman, they can give you Woodland Explorer maps and Ocean Explorer maps. And what that does, it gives you an exact location. It takes you to the Ocean Monument, and it takes you to the Woodland Mansion. The Woodland Mansion will be our Halloween episode, and the Ocean Monument will be our possible Christmas our Christmas upload, hopefully. See, now, when I was saying to you about the flags, you can add flags, and I will show you how to do this in a separate video. But look, frogs, doghouse. It's nice. And now you can see our lovely little world has been upgraded, and yes, RB for RocketBourne, obviously. So yes. Here is our pedestal. This here is where we are going to put our egg. So, before I explain more about the upcoming season, let us go and get the dragon egg, which I do believe is in my ender chest, which I should probably carry around with me at times, but I didn't. So, let's go upstairs into our ender chest and get our dragon egg. And I do believe in this. There is obviously more things for us to do, but we will get onto those in separate videos. So obviously axolotls will be one of our episodes. We will be looking at putting the axolotls in their axolotl enclosure, which has now been built. But everybody, here we go. This is time. Boom. We have got our dragon egg on show to show that we have killed the Ender Dragon, which is wonderful. So now what we're going to do is we are going to head underground, where lots of our underground city is. Obviously, I don't do much down here, but Season 2 is going to be the sci-fi theme season, so we will probably be doing quite a lot down here, building and tinkering down here. Obviously, we'll be going around in the upside... I might try and build like an upside down kind of thing. Here's the axolotl cave that I built. This is where we are going to put our axolotls at some point. It will be a fun little experiment. So here is obviously our mine shaft. We are rebuilding slowly our bunch of furnaces here, where we can. It's basically where we put all of this stone. We're going to slowly try and build up and around. So here is the underground city. It has changed a fair bit. A lot has been added. This is Groot, because obviously I'm Rocket, and here is my Groot. This is just a miscellaneous thing here. But here is the Season 2 ideas list. So first of all, once we've defeated the Wither, we are going to build a beacon. So we get to Nether Star and build a beacon. We want to get some pet foxes. We want to find the ice biome. Once we get pet foxes, we can build a automated berry farm. Now, why would you want that? I have no idea, but we're going to do it. We're going to find the ice biome, go and find some polar bears, see if we can get some polar bears over here. Automatic sugarcane farms. Now, sugarcane can come in handy for lots of different things. Sugar to build cakes and stuff like that, and I just think it'd be quite cool. New doghouse. I will get onto that after this. We have actually done that. I forgot I had it on there, but I went and done it anyway. But we will show you around that in just a minute. The Ocean Monument, like I said, that's probably going to be the Christmas episode. New railways. We want to get railways all over the place, just because it will get us around a lot quicker. Super suits. Upstairs, I'm going to build a room for super suits. I love superheroes, so we're going to get things like all the Iron Man suits, all Batman suits, and stuff like that. An armory. I want to build an armory, just because a lot of my friends on this realm, so Kia, Tribu, Jack, Maddie, they don't have the best gear. I want to build an armory so where they can go and get good gear. So we'll get some of the villagers that are in there. We'll go get some of the villagers and they can enjoy themselves. Axolotl enclosure. Obviously, like I have said, we're going to put the axolotls in the enclosure. Pet parrots. Once we find a jungle, which I have found jungles, I just need to go back and get them. We need to get some parrots. A weed farm. Because why not? It would be great fun. I had a little joke with Jack off camera and stuff. I got some of the dark green cactus dye because it looks a bit like weed. I labelled it weed and I want to build a weed farm. Village Town Hall. We have also done that off camera, which is where all the villagers are, and I will go and show you that later. Winterfell. I want to build the Game of Thrones Winterfell village outside by the docks and stuff like that. Also, for a Halloween special, I want to try and beat the Beetlejuice lies here sign so we can have a bit of Beetlejuice in the world because I love Beetlejuice so much. Indoor farms. Yes, I want to build loads of indoor farms around here so we can have wheat and cactus and melons and pumpkins, all those kind of things. Finish rebuilding that mine shaft that I showed you that's over there. Library. I want a big library. I don't know why, I just want a big library. Trading hall. We've got that in the village hall. Melons and pumpkins. We have got a melon and pumpkin farm, but I want to make it bigger. I want to make a big field of pumpkins and a big field of melons. Japanese ideas. I really like the Japanese style of things. I want to get some aces and stuff like that all around. I want pet goats. I want pet llamas. And to find new caves. Why do we find new caves? Well, Season 3 will explain that when we fight the next boss, which is hopefully the Warden. If we find the Warden on our travels through Season 2, we will mark it, we will remember it, we will run away because he's incredibly strong. And what we will do is we will go back here. This is obviously where all the auto sorter is. Just a little bit of artwork and things like that. All around here, nice and pretty. Keep it all like that. And then that obviously goes up to the mine shaft. So, what have I got to show you next? Let's go and look at the trading hall. The trading hall is next on our list. It took us a little while to do this. We had to drag lots of villagers from their villages in the desert and start breeding them. So I built a villager breeder and it seemed to do incredibly well. Right, let's see if I can jump off into the that was not a good I missed. Very mistimed that jump. But yes, luckily here is what I built in monument of us defeating the Ender Dragon when it was built after that. And this here, so we technically have an endless supply of iron golems, villagers. And obviously that's why there's so many iron golems, keeping all the monsters and mobs away. But here is the trading hall. I don't know if I showed this in the trailer, but here is the trading hall. So we'll obviously get an endless supply of cats, iron golems, and all kinds of things, and you can go all the way up there, and there's the fire. So here is the actual village for them all. They haven't quite populated it yet, but it's the village that Maddie's been building. Maddie's the fairy, the druid, the cleric type character, and she's been building a lovely little village. I've been helping with designs and stuff, and this is where they're hopefully going to inhabit. Obviously, iron golems have already started inhabiting it, because they like to wander, iron golems. I have noticed that about iron golems. But yes, that is the little village. I'll show you her house quite quickly. She's building quite a few little fairy druidy kind of things up here, and it is really, really cool. I'm very impressed with the builds and stuff. Again, I do help with some design ideas. So yeah, she's got this little witch's hut and her little stables and she's a very dark oak forest type gal. So yeah, she does all this, and this is all her farms and very naturally looking kind of stuff there. But this is all the new updates for this season. Oh wait, I haven't shown you where Winterfell is. So in here, obviously all around here, I've got lots of nether stuff to signify that this season is a nether themed season. Obviously we are going to fight the Wither, so we're going to spend a lot of time in the nether this season. Also, to stick with a really massive amount of Lord of the Rings themed things here, I have got a llama in there, but I want more llamas. I have done... How do I get there? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I go up here. So, it's really difficult to navigate, but that's the whole idea. In Lord of the Rings, you have to climb a lot of stairs, and as Gollum said, we will take them to her. I have built Shelob's Den, and it takes you up to the and this is why it's so difficult to navigate. You've just got to try and get through it, because otherwise yeah. Oh yeah, we're not going that way. There are creepers. We're not doing that. That's gonna take too long. Hopefully I'll just go up the other side and show you. But yeah, there are creepers in here. It took me quite a while to do this. It took a lot of string as well, so I had to kill a lot of spiders. But yes, I have built Shelob's Cave, which takes you up to, obviously, the Tower of Mordor, which is our entrance to the Nether. We disabled the old one. Let's kill this spider. Yeah, it took us a while to build that little area, but it was done. So this here is Winterfell. This is obviously the tree in the middle of Winterfell, and hopefully this will start becoming a little bit more neater. So I've built a little room for bees, and that's why there's so many flowers, because they like to pollinate and what have you. But yeah, this is the little bee enclosure. They don't come out during the night, but this is where I can get honey from if I need honey blocks. They got wheat farms. And something I built during the time away that we've had, the doghouse. We're gonna do an interior design to this properly in a separate video. But yes, we have got a new doghouse, and this here is where we're gonna put the graveyard of lots of things if people or animals die, our pets and stuff. This is the catacombs, and you can see out across to our lovely, lovely little world. Trying not to sound like Stampy right now, but yes, our lovely, lovely little world is out there. So those are all the new updates, and in the next episode, what we are going to do is we are going to try to get some bits and pieces for the upcoming season. So what do we need going forward? Well, we need 3 witherheads is what we need, and they are difficult. So I'm going to be looking up ways to actually no, I'll show you my little walkway to get back to my room. We need to find ways in which we can harvest witherheads. Now, witherheads are obviously very difficult drops, and I do not want to spend a lot of time on camera trying to get those, because it could take forever. So I'm going to try and find a way to do a farm, maybe build it, a wither farm or something like that. Yes, there is the Tower of Mordor, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this season. Hopefully you guys will interact if you guys like this kind of stuff. Obviously, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment for your name. So put in the Alice Garden. I want to put regular names in the Alice Garden. And yes, thank you for joining, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you are excited as much as I am for this season. We're going to be heading and doing lots of different things.